Alright guys, so I'm starting the video from right here, and I'm going to do a separate video to take you outside, because there's obviously, actually I'll step over here, I'm in my socks, they won't let me wear shoes in this house. So, the property is built on the side of a hill, so, you can see this retaining wall here, and then there's a fence right through there. So you can kind of see it runs behind the standalone garage. So there's this area in the back, little shed. There is a heat pump on this house. So there's ducted areas too, in addition to baseboard areas. Roof is a 3-tab roof. Not a professional roofer. I'm going to assume that it is 15 years old-ish. One of those ones where you would just, make sure it's clean, and sooner or later you're going to have to replace it. Unless there's an immediate leak, you probably wouldn't need to replace it now, but something to be aware of. Going to the house. So here's the main area. When you step in, there are 2 steps down to go into the kitchen and living area, family area. Laundry room's right here. I've already walked through and checked the water pressure. It's pretty good. This is real hardwood, which is nice. These are the 4 steps to go up. We'll go up first. Actually, that's 5 steps. Room on the left has built-in desk area in it. And it does have, or at some point had radiant heat or baseboards in here. That's that thermostat, but it is ducted. Your standard 8-foot ceilings. This is probably 10 by 14 for dimensions. The listing agent claims she's going to put dimensions. There's a second room on the main level. Probably 10 or 11 by 11. You get a little notch there. Now we're going to go down to where this would be probably the master bedroom here. And it's about the same size as the other ones. It overlooks the deck, which has a hot tub. Over here, that drops down, and that is part of the property. And there's like a chicken coop hutch area, and there are a bunch of natural birds up here. But the view is wonderful. This room is very periwinkle almost, to match the bluish, the blue shower and purple wall and blue there. But it all makes sense. The water pressure is pretty good. You guys are asking about windows. Looks like aluminum windows. They're double paned aluminum windows, which is nice. So it's not... There's a very good chance that they were replaced. Sorry, you got that in front of there. A very good chance they were replaced sometime in the 80s, I would imagine. Right at about 20 years old. Hello? Main bathroom is not a shower. It's just a bathtub. You could run a shower in there if you'd like. Has a lot of counter space. And very orange. They made very specific color choices in this place. It does have a Nest thermostat, which is nice. So I'm going to here's the laundry room again. Cabinets. Washer and dryer, steps down into kitchen, which the kitchen is kind of built around the back of that center section there. It's unique, once again, hardwoods. I'm going to open this door up so you can see it real quick. So out to the deck, real quick here, because there's so many appointments. I'm trying not to take up someone else's appointment time. As we walk out here, you can hear birds. And you can see it goes downhill. Pretty steep. There is a shed down there that is part of this property. So there's a trail that goes there. And as you go to the back part of the property, it's pretty flat up top. But you definitely feel more in nature up here than any of the other houses we've been in. The drive up here was nice too. The houses around were all very well taken care of. Okay. I'm gonna go close this door really quickly in case somebody tries to come in while I'm videotaping. Okay, step down. So you see kitchen, it's got a Bosch dishwasher, which is nice, and a Bosch oven. Very nice appliances for Bosch dishwasher, Bosch oven, those are great. And a Bosch countertop. Very kind of cool feel to the kitchen. You've got a fireplace. Looks to be a gas stove fireplace. This is a propane tank, so I'm gonna say propane. You've got built-ins here. This is a large room. So again, you've got double pane aluminum windows. In general, the windows look pretty good. You're gonna see like this slider somewhere that the seals have been compromised. That does happen fairly regularly. So like this slider has condensation on the inside. And you can see where they've replaced some boards on the deck. Throughout the deck, you'll see the new pieces. This is the fantastic part. So you've got beautiful vaulted ceiling with wood beams. This great view. Let's see how good I can get your view. See through the trees. It's really neat. This is a large room. It's probably 20 by 14, 13, 14. It does have a spiral staircase going down here. Also has outlets all the way along the top, I guess, if you want to plug in more lights and stuff like that. In fact, if you look, all of these globe lights, instead of being hardwired, they actually have plugs that plug in up there. So that was the original plan. I'm gonna bet one of these switches controls those switches. So we're gonna go down the spiral staircase to the main level. Well, not the main level, the lower level. You know, you'll see stuff like this. This one is pretty compromised. You'll see those little splashes in it. It does look like a rock chip or something hit it at some point. So that would be a window I'd want to have replaced. Your panel is down here. You also see the duct work as they ran it. Oh, you were asking about plumbing. Well, it looks like at some point, because that's a plumbing line right there. At some point, some PEX plumbing was put in this house. So that's good to know, rather than it just being galvanized. There's a half bath down here. Just a toilet and a sink. And then this cool little cutout. But it does have a GFI in it, which is nice for safety. The electrical panel is newer. It's a newer Siemens panel, which is nice. And then this slides out underneath. The scariest thing on this house, truly, there's two things that you should know. Actually, we're going to go up top because I'm not going to come back in after this. But the scariest things, we'll walk around and look at it, but you'll see right there, that is the supports underneath the deck. Their claim is that it's still well supported and they've had it looked at. But a little tab section there on the right-hand side, and I'm not an engineer, so I can't speak to this with any level of true expertise, but is cracked. So I don't know if that is functional or it's just aesthetic. Who knows? I'm going to stop the video now. We're going to take a second video.